Do you have any sort of like final thoughts or questions for me, or things that you wished we had talked about, or something you wish I had asked you?
Let me think. No, but I'll tell you a really wild story. Okay, I'll tell you a really wild story. This is like Girl Walks into a Bar, but it's about books too, and that thread. Okay, I went down to hear a friend's daughter for her CD release party, and I went to this place called, I can't remember what it's called, something. It's a music place on the Lower East Side. And I walked into the bar, and I'm waiting, and I didn't see, I thought, well, they're a little late, this is rock and roll, they're not going to go on time. So I get to the bar, and there's this wonderful woman behind the bar, and I order a glass of wine, I'm talking to her a little bit. And then she says, "Are you Rebecca Chace?" And I was like, "Yeah. Do I know you?" Thinking maybe I knew you when you were like 10, and now you're like 25 and gorgeous. I don't know. How do I know you, right? Or maybe you're a student. I'm not remembering. I didn't know who she was. And so she says, "Did you write Chautauqua Summer?" which is my first book. And I was like, "Yes." I said, "How did you know that?" And she was like, "Well, I recognize you from your author photo." And I was like, "Well, that's nice," because that was a long time ago. And then she goes, No, I was living in Tehran. I was like 11, and my aunt gave me your book. And I loved it so much that I did a video book report and pretended, this was the book that was a memoir, pretended to be you and your friend.
Wow.
And that book had this huge, and I was like, Tehran? Like, you're a sixth grader in Tehran? Like, I don't expect anyone to really have read my books anyway, like, except for a few friends. Like, who read my books? And then I just walked randomly into this bar. And so now, turns out she has this band. She's really cool. She's this amazing artist herself. And what she does in this band is really performative and stuff, too. And so she's going to try and get the book. I got to see the book report. I have got to see the book report. And it's a video book report, so I haven't seen it yet. But we're on the road to making some whole new story, me and this girl. And she's amazing. And I just think, how strange is that? Then it turned out I was at the wrong bar. Like, another hour goes by, I'm talking to her, we're going like, we can't believe this. And then I go, I'm actually waiting for this girl, Kate Copeland is supposed to, and she goes, "Oh, we have like 3 spaces. I think that's in the other space." And I didn't know, because I'd never been there before. I didn't realize that, like, there were 3 performance spaces, so I ran over to it. But anyway, so I walked into the wrong bar at the right time, and I met this woman. And when you talk about, like, we never know what'll happen, how crazy. So, I don't know. I guess I just thought I could tell you that story because I think it's a funny thing about how randomly, and then here she is, having read this book all about this kind of crazy troupe of performers, and I'm sure she would have become a performer anyway. But she was really, she created, like, this little thing was dropped in the water, then this little thing, then this little thing, then this little thing. And, maybe I'll make something out of this story with her.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, you just never know.